Previously on Raiders of the Serpent Seas, our heroes returned from the perilous Ironwood Chamber, where they had narrowly escaped the clutches of the Witch King, Hodor, their once trusted companion, now turned dark adversary. Landing back on familiar shores, they found themselves in the aftermath of betrayal and loss. They then made their way back to Drifthall. There they were met with devastating news. Sadi, the young girl they had sworn to protect, along with another child, Mera, and one of the Volve, had been murdered. The Volve revealed the grim truth. They had poisoned Sadi, but her death was necessary for a vision they had seen, a vision that foretold of her importance in the underworld. Heartbroken and enraged, the group confronted the Volve, grappling with their decisions and consequences. In the wake of this revelation, Frida and Baldur sought out solace in a bar fight, releasing up their pent-up anger and frustration. Fearcat, Frida's mentor, decided to join the crew, feeling her place was now with them. The group, with heavy hearts and now a renewed sense of purpose, prepared to journey into the underworld and find Sadi. After passing the mysterious guardian at the Helmore Gate, they paid the toll of a fingernail to pass into the gate of the underworld, but discovered they were not on the list for the main path, causing confusion and suspicion. Determined, Zisa manipulated the situation, securing passage for the whole group through the gate. As they ventured deeper into the vast, mist-covered underworld, they encountered a ring of rock and howling of wolves. With danger lurking in every shadow, they steeled themselves for the challenges ahead. Their mission is clear: find Sadi and unravel the mysteries that bind her to this place. Now we join the party once again in the underworld, deep below the Serpent Seas. Alright everybody, so we are back. So yeah, moments ago you passed through the gate into the mists of this next sort of area. Everything is covered in heavy mists and everything is obscured for a while. But yes, you come out into this impossibly large cavern of rock ahead. There seems to be, rising into the mist above, a large wall of rock that seems to be impossibly high, would be the best way of putting it. It seems to be a cavern beyond, and there is light beyond this wall that you can see, and there appears to be, in a couple of places along this wall, two large gatehouses that seem to be guarded by a couple of people that you can at least see that there are people on sort of parapets around these two sort of guard houses off. You can hear howling of wolves coming from the north, and there is a rocky kind of path of switchbacks that seems to be moving off in that general direction. To the south, there seems to be more space and water ahead. Looks like a bit more distance there. But these are the main things you can see at the moment as you're sort of looking through this odd sort of purpley mists, and as you're looking at what's going on beyond.
And we came through this place, right?
You did indeed. You came across that wooden bridge. You went through the gatehouse at the end of it instead of through a small entrance to one side. You've made your way directly here to this sort of odd space with this strange gatehouse up ahead. And like I said, there are two of these. One further down the space, and one relatively close to where you guys are. And obviously, howling of wolves coming from the north, water to the south. What would the party like to do? Yes.
Exclamation marks. We must do all of them.
Yes, every single side quest.
Yes, yeah, we know what they mean. We know what they mean. Yes, there's a few of them around for certain. But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
To avoid the walls.
Which one gets us killed the fastest?
Yeah, definitely. If you want to avoid wolves, going north is not a good plan. Certainly by the sounds of it, as that is going on. You do have a wolf in your rider. You do have a wolf rider and a wolf in your party. So, but you have to decide as amongst yourselves how Blythe would react to some of that. But You can add that to your roleplay if need be. But,
how does Rauda react to all the wolf noises?
She
Is it
doesn't
like twitching?
like it. Yeah, she's like, does not want to be here.
Fair enough. There's plenty of oddness going on in this very strange space as you're looking at it. But if you're not going to head north, then your options are really: do you want to head towards these odd gates that are to the east in the rock wall, or do you want to head towards the sort of south and along the coastline? Or probably your two main options if you're not doing north.
See, going through the gates, very spooky. Going through the coastline, there's definitely a kraken. I can already see it happening.
My gamer brain says head into what looks like a city, because like definitely what we actually need here is on this fucking volcano down here. That just seems very obvious to me. So if you want to do everything, I think going into the city through the gate might be best.
But this could be like a Dark Souls mist wall, and it just could lead us into like a big boss fight.
I think I have a feeling Zisa wants to head to what looks like a city, because
you have such a strong connection.
I have such a strong connection with her.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, if you guys all do agree, you are able to easily start making your way towards these very giant gates, and it does actually. Pretty much to what Joe was saying, a sort of a mist wall would be the best way of describing it.
No.
Within the gate is probably fair enough as this is going on. There are some strange creatures that are literally on sort of guard posts, looking down at you all as you approach, but they do not seem to make too much fuss as you're sort of coming closer. I'll just put them up here to make it easier to understand that there are things around, as these sort of creatures are sort of looking down upon you from the these kind of like makeshift towers, I would say, sort of made out of the rock on either side of these sort of gates, as this is all sort of happening. The beady eyes glowing, staring at you as you sort of make your way closer, but not much more happening in the moments as this is going on.
Their little smiles are quite.
Yeah, they are creepy buggers. I'll definitely give you that. But yeah, you stand at the bottom of the sort of staircase leading up. You can see these two guard towers to either side. What do you do?
Well,
we're invited, so let's just walk in.
The fingernail man, so
you definitely got past the fingernail man. Absolutely.
We still have Zisa's undead thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, a friend.
In fact, yeah, I'll use that as a That's fair for a moment. We'll have that. That's with you as well, sort of carrying on as it sort of slopes along. Yeah.
Can you let it go first?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's because more that it is the undead. It was the one that gave the fingernail, so it's kind of is technically the one leading us.
Yeah, no worries. You sort of follow it, sort of steadily, slowly going up the stairs. It kind of makes it to the sort of the shimmering wall. The guards on either side have not made any efforts to do anything, barring watching you move. The being that Zisa has sort of conjured sort of hits against this sort of ghost wall, and sort of you see it get flown back past two or three of you as it rolls to the floor.
Baldur, you're strong enough to get through this mist. Clearly, that wasn't a strong ghoul. You harness the power of the elements.
Can you blow the mist away?
I mean, are you trying? Sure.
Baldur would do it.
Look, I need to hit something to do this. I will make you my target if you are going on like that.
Sorry, I'm still a little bit drunk.
So
mean-
you're all okay at the moment. Your undead friend is not worse for wear for whatever's happened, but has been knocked over.
Should we talk to the creepy guards?
Yeah,
feel
they
like
reacted to that.
No, they're just looking on. They sort of look between each other for a couple of moments, and then sort of carry on watching like it's entertainment.
Do we have like a missing girl poster? Have you seen Sadi?
We have the drawing. Baldur has the drawing.
Yeah, I guess you have the drawing that she did of the group. As that's sort of going on, I would say anyone that's sort of paying attention to the surroundings can give me a sort of a perception roll for a moment.
I think
I have -1.
he is too excited about the fact that Baldur might just run straight into this to see what happens. So that's all his focus is on.
Okay,
Yeah, I
fair
think
enough.
Roger is still laughing at the undead being blasted back.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
Rita's always got an eye out, but wow, okay.
Baldur.
Oh
The
god,
train.
never expect
the train, but it always keeps coming back. Baldur, you realize before anyone else does that there is a solitary figure that starts to make its way slowly coming up it's not quite made it to the stairs yet, but a lonely figure is sort of following behind, if that makes sense, and is slowly making its way towards the door and yourselves. Very skeleton-esque, half a jaw missing, not
We
much,
have company.
Not much flesh. It slowly starts to move, carry on moving forward, getting closer to where you guys are.
Interpose myself between it and where it is going?
Yeah, absolutely. You can bring it to a stop as it sort of looks sort of zombie-esque, I guess, at you in the blankness.
Does anything about it look familiar to me?
Make a perception check. Let's see if it does. It's hard to tell with a skeleton. Is the honest truth. There's not enough flesh left probably to work out much more.
Is it heading towards the doors?
It was, and it sort of stopped as Baldur's sort of in its way, and it's sort of swaying there, Baldur, in front of you for a moment or two.
Baldur, let it through. Maybe this is what we need to see what happens.
Do you understand us? I will sort of ask of this figure.
It's basically missing sort of half a jaw, and you think it's trying to, but it's...
Okay. Yes or no questions. Nod or like yes or no. Very easy. Nod or whatever the other thing is in English. I can't remember.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So what's the questions?
Do you know us?
It looks around at a lot of the people around you and sort of gives them a once over before sort of looking at you and sort of nodding.
But when you were alive,
You sort of nod slowly once again.
did we kill you?
It nods once again.
Oh.
That's awkward. Which one killed you?
Hang on. Is this? No, I was going to say, is this the Halls of the Slain? Are we trying to get into the Halls of the Slain
It's
in hell?
yeah. I mean, the only one of you that knows where the Halls of the Slain entrance is would be not Frida. Sorry, that would be Rauda. And Rauda, no, this is not what you normally see when you're having that experience. If that makes sense.
Do you know where this big ass door behind us leads?
It nods.
Can we enter there safely?
It shake. No, in theory, it nods its head. Yes.
Do you hate us for killing you?
It shakes its head. No.
Out of curiosity, who killed you?
Yeah, who was it?
It puts up a shaky hand to Baldur.
Knew it.
And then the hand drops.
Wait. I killed...
So many.
Who did I kill?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it was me, it would be like.
Have you been that long?
You get a sense it doesn't know.
When did I kill people? Because I've been doing a lot of like non-lethal stuff.
That is true. You have done a lot of non-lethals. That is definitely true. But yeah.
So it has to be recently because I didn't kill anyone in like the first half of the campaign.
Fair.
Given that it's recent.
Did you kill anyone before the campaign started? Would it be?
Yes, very. Yes, I sort of killed my best friend in one-on-one combat, but I assume.
Is that him?
Can I say that guy's name? I don't remember what I named him. If I ever named him.
Oh, yeah. Did he have a name back in the day? I can't recall on that one. There is a flicker of recognition, Baldur.
Oh no.
Oh god.
That's sad.
Can I hug him?
You never named him.
You can go in and hug the skeleton.
Yes, I will hug the skeleton.
Oddly, it does return the hug.
Ooh.
It's not the most
Gross.
comfortable hug.
I have missed you so much.
It's sort of, yeah, it can't
Get
respond.
Baldur just start weeping.
You can indeed. And as Baldur, as you sort of looking closer at the clothing that what sort of wisps of clothing that are left on this thing, you realize that looks very familiar as well.
Okay, I let me introduce you to the rest. So this is Router, Frida, Loki, Zisa, and Blade. Yes, so all of you, this is my best friend. Can I get a name, James? Because I am very bad at coming up with.
Yeah, I have to.
It says to be
I have to
confirmed
quickly
in
look in your bio. 1 second, if we did actually name him back in the day. One.
I don't
Don't we have a
think it
name
is.
roller?
It says to be confirmed on the
Oh,
one
we
in
didn't.
the chat.
We didn't write the name in.
No.
We do have a name roller in here. Yeah, let's give it a quick go on that one. 1 second.
Let's go. Okay, no. Yeah, if we have a name roller, let's go with that.
Let's have a quick look at that. Roll tables. Where was that? On that.
Roll a 1d 320 3. 1D 323, please. And that'll name him.
100.
No, 323.
Hang on, I can roll a couple of names from here and just see if any of them you
Oh.
like.
They don't have any numbers. I'm not doing that. But you rolled it privately, James.
Okay, I will reveal them. 1 second. Let's see if any of those names you're liking. 1 sec. Or Hallie's not bad. Something.
Yeah, let's go with Hallie.
No problem.
So this is Hallie. This is my best friend. I might have accidentally killed him years ago.
The stunned silence from the rest.
Blokey waves.
Oh, years ago? Why is he only just here now? Or
I do not know. I am going to be honest. I hoped you were in the halls of the slain, even though
he didn't die in wondrous combat in battle. He was just against you in a training session. So yeah, no, that is there are reasons why the dead end up down in these ways. He was coming from the water up, but yeah, barring that, you don't know much else right now.
So have you explored this place a lot, Hallie?
It nods.
So, have you seen? Okay, this might sound weird. Have you seen a little girl that might have come from another world here?
It sort of nods its head at the moment.
Her name is Savoie. Do you know her?
Again, the nod of the head.
Do you know where she is?
Again, a nod of the head. That it doesn't. Shaking the head doesn't know. So.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know any of that. No.
Oh. Well. Do we have so? Remind me, Hallie. You could write, right?
You're not sure whether with those hands he could at this point. He might be able to scratch something in the dirt for you, but that might be about as close.
Okay. Well, we have a possible guide through the underworld. He doesn't know where City is, but it's a start.
We'll take it, I guess.
There's
Let's see that we-
this door.
I like that we've just volunteered your possibly murdered old best friend to be our tour guide.
Oh, definite. It sounds like definite
Friends
murder.
for-
Baldur, if you if you step back and let give him some room, he does start shuffling towards the door, looking back at you and sort of towards the door, if that makes sense.
I think he wants to lead us in there. So, Hold up, Hallie! I'll follow!
And he sort of points to where his eye sockets are for a moment, and sort of and sort of points towards the gate. He's sort of intimating watch.
Okay.
Oh, not we have to get rid of our eyeballs to go through.
Well, that's another interpretation. Blokey could be down that one. But yeah, if you guys are there and start shuffling forward, it starts shuffling forward towards the threshold. You see it pull out a large coin, and as it passes through the mists, you see, Baldur, that visage of a skeleton disappear, and there is the whole vision of your friend in a sort of more of a ghostly form. Yeah, looking back, holding the coin for a few moments as he sort of almost waving it, but then disappears on the other side of the of this mist.
Are these coins that we might be familiar with?
No, you've not seen these sort of coins before, but he definitely made a show of showing it off as this was happening.
Okay, so I think we need a coin to get in.
Oh, we've heard of these coins, right? Or we've been told
possibly.
to get them.
I think you could go. I think you could probably put two and two together. Yeah, you did hear something about rooster coins being a thing. So yeah, maybe Frida's putting that together with what's just happened and what Baldur's sort of put down with his so-called friend.
How are we going to get these?
That's a question.
I
I see.
Do you know where to get them?
You haven't got any inclinations yet.
I see two options. Also, Conrad needs a link to the game. I don't know if anyone gets. Yeah, I don't know why.
do that.
Hang on, I can send him an invitation link. One sec.
So I see two options. Either we wait for other skeletons to show up and we mug them.
Fair.
Oh,
I suggest not pissing off the god of this realm and killing potentially her followers, basically.
I mean, it's not going to be a god. It's going to be like some nameless nobody who didn't make it into the halls of the slain. They'll be easy targets.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's not
Frida
what
is
I'm saying.
literally realizing that. Yeah, he's literally describing hell.
Yeah.
Is it killing if they're already dead though?
Again, a valid point. Can
I'm
things
also
be
not
killed
saying
down here?
killing. I'm saying mugging. Yeah, take their.
Can the dead die
Other
again?
other option is look for another place where we can earn or find these coins.
We could ask
But
those
that's-
guys. Like he's gonna point to the guards.
The creepy guards looking down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky, you're kind of our face at the moment, because you've
Am I?
come up with much more charisma than me now. So you are now the face. Talk
I
to
think
these.
I'm this group's manager because I'm not technically part of the group.
Well,
I'm
the
like-
manager sorts out our compensation. So talk to these. Talk to
Okay.
these ghouls. I will have my hand on the sword ready just in case.
Nice. Okay. Like he's gonna like cup his hands under his mouth and go, hello there. Yes, you up there. Just wondering, where does one get one of those nifty coins that allow us entrance through here?
The two above are looking down at you, Bloki, for a moment. Make a persuasion check, first of all. Let's see how Bloki's doing.
Let's see.
oh,
13.
that's
Okay.
upsetting.
Yeah, they start muttering between each other for a little bit, and then sort of look down at you, Bloki, like not really interested in whatever you're asking.
Does it have to be one of those coins or just any old coin?
Well, you've got
think it
plenty
has
of.
to be one
I
of
imagine
those.
that amongst you would have plenty of coin.
Who still has the charm of hell?
I still have mine.
I also have mine, I believe.
Yeah, there's definitely at least 2 or 3 of you that do still have your.
Frida will say, maybe show them the charm of hell. That might win us a little bit of favor with them. I gave mine away.
That or we hardcore insult her so they have to pay attention to us.
Please do not, I beg.
I like how Blokey's just found out you guys have met Hell.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have, like,
yeah.
gained a
Literally,
favour
the
token
leader of the
from them
underworld.
just
They literally have
casually.
just casually saying the name of. Yeah. But then you are in the creepiest place Blokey has ever been in his life.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely there. So yeah, sorry. Who's doing what with the charm of hell right now? What's the plan?
I'll take mine out and just wave it in the general direction.
Mm-hmm. They definitely take notice of what you're doing, Rowder. How do you follow that up?
I point to the gate and start shuffling over to it.
They start muttering between each other as this is going on for a moment. And one of them does put up a hand, sort of intimating you should stop.
Oh. Okay.
Where do we get those coins, my good sirs?
They point towards the shoreline and back towards the water's edge.
We're going to have to fish them out like kids at a fountain.
Maybe. we shall see. Are you going to follow their suggestion, or are you going to do your own thing? Yeah.
Do a little bit of an insight, see if they're leading us into like a trap.
Okay, yeah, you can
Pointing us to
definitely make an insight. It's going to be quite a high one because they're not easy to read.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Fair enough. Yeah. They are hard to.
I think they're telling the truth. I think we should go to the water and fish them out, I guess.
I mean, I don't think any of us have a fishing rod, so it might be a case of apple bobbing more than fishing.
Fair
Stick
enough.
your head in and just open the bag.
So,
check in my bag.
Yeah, you guys make your way across the mist towards the towards the water's edge where you've seen these things point.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer to the coast, the mists clear a little bit. You can start to see freshly built wooden stairs that seem to lead down over a jagged coastline. There is, not too far in front, a small rowboat, and there is a very old-looking woman, sort of standing close by, nearby the boat as this is going.
That's my dream when I'm older.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, this is my morning. Yes, yeah. Welcome to my morning. But she's sort of standing there quietly near the boat as you guys start to move closer. Do you make your way up?
Sure.
Yes.
Finally.
I love that we've just abandoned our tour guide already.
Well,
he went into the mists.
He went into the mists.
left us.
He was a little hard to keep hold of in that one.
We'll see him again inside the city, I'm sure of it. He's a friend.
So yes, the old woman sort of
We may
sees
even
you
see him in
guys,
death later.
sees you all coming closer, and she says, finally. Some more people have arrived. Well, everybody, time to grab an oar. I'm not going to do the rowing for you. You'll have to put your backs into it. All aboard. And she
Can we
sort
have
of
a little more
intimates for you
context?
to walk into the boat.
Is this boat big enough for us all?
Just about. It's not the largest boat in the world, but it certainly fits about 10-ish people. So yes, it is big enough. this, there are, I think it's about three oars aside, if that makes sense, and on that one. So yeah, it's a little bigger than I'm maybe showing in the image on that one. But yeah, does is Blokey asking questions as this is going on?
What? Sorry, we're new here. Where are we going in this boat? What's the goal here? Sorry, we've only just arrived.
Well, I have to take you through to the island, of course. That is the plan, and this is what I am paid to do here.
What is happening on the island?
It's where your kind go. One's not welcome in the city.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean? Why would we not be welcome in the city?
Well, you don't have a coin, do you?
Well, we're hoping to find some. Do you know where we can get them?
Well, anyone that's supposed to be here has one.
I thought the payment was fingernails.
Oh, no, that has far other ramifications. That's helping build things vastly more important.
Yeah, tell me more about these ramifications, because I sort of gave away a fingernail.
They're being used to build. They are powerful here. The more that arrive, the more fingernails that are taken, the more gets built. You can see it down the coastline if you go for a little ways. It's coming on quite nicely.
I kind of want to see what's being built now, but also
me too. I need to know.
Are we going to row past what's being built?
We could.
I mean, if we're steering the ship, then
we could take a minor detour, but I don't like us to dilly too much. I need you to. I will aim you towards the. I will guide the ship towards the island relatively quickly, but we can take a slow wander that way first, if need be.
Out of curiosity, whose idea was it to use fingernails? Because there's far more durable materials for any.
They have a lot of power in the underworld. And I think that was Regulus's idea. The strange one that arrived not that long ago. He seems to have the lady's ear quite well.
Regulus, does that name mean anything?
You've heard it only once before by the person that was on the bridge. They did say something about a Regulus. But yeah, other than that, no, you've not heard it before. But yes, he has the lady's ear quite a lot these days. And I think it was his idea. Quite a good idea, I think.
So, what is your name and what are you doing here? What's your role here?
My name
are you dead or are you a spirit of some sort?
I'm both, I guess. I am a spirit. I am literally employed, I guess, to lead people via the boat. Those that are not worthy are taken to the island. You are not worthy. So you will go there.
But you hold power here in this dimension.
Little.
I
drive a boat.
Are you paid in the same coinage we need to get into the city?
Not really. It's more improvements of stature. The more of this I do and toll, the more my life can improve within the city walls.
What is waiting for us at this island? I think that's the most important question.
There are others like you, others that have done things, unspeakable things that have been made to go there. It's a mix, really. A place of strange oddities. And again, it's not like it used to be. It used to be vastly more corrective than it is now.
Well, this sounds like an entire island of the consequences of our own actions. So,
we can take a slight detour past this construction if you're interested. But then we will have to go straight to the island. It is all I'm allowed to do.
I say we
Well-
just get in the boat. We have nowhere else to go.
Well,
Unless we want to go to the walls.
You've got the
Looks
walls
arena.
or things to the... there's other things to the sort of east along the coast that you haven't been to. But yes, the boat is probably, if you're not going to go dealing with things in the north, probably a fair bet. So do you each sort of grab an oar?
I guess.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess so.
No problem. As if being almost, well, it's powered by your oar movements, but the direction seems to be out of your control, if that makes sense. She starts to navigate with like an undead finger moving the sort of almost like it's the tiller of the actual of the rowboat, and she starts to slowly take you down the coast slightly. Just making your way along the side there. As you do go, you can see further down the line there is a ship of sorts being constructed. A very large Viking-style ship. Sort of white planks that seem to lead out to it, and a partially completed ship rests in the dock. It appears to be under construction, although there are no signs of anyone working upon it. There are piles and piles of freshly hewn sort of lumber and detritus nearby to the ship as you sort of you're sailing up past it at a couple of 100 feet, if that makes sense, as this is going. You can see there are a couple of a few guards on the deck of the actual thing. Those same sort of green focus still there as well, in a similar sort of fashion as you've seen in the guard towers, or literally on the side of it. As it's sort of as you're moving a little bit closer, anyone that wants to make a decent perception check can.
I mean,
so.
I want to make a decent perception check, but I cannot guarantee.
I can't guarantee I won't make one, but I will still try. Yep. I've rolled nothing above a 10.
No problem. Okay.
25.
Baldur, you're the only one that notices as if out of nowhere, it looks like the side of the ship, another sort of small section of it seems to form and grow, like it's being built in the moments. You see some of the lumber and some of the detritus nearby the ship sort of vanish from where it was, and is sort of now being built on the side. And you hear the old woman nearby to you saying, another makes the same payment. Excellent. It gets closer each day.
And what's the plan with the boat?
I'm not been told what they're planning with it, but it should carry a fair few of us when the time comes. The end of things is supposed to be coming at some point, and that's when we are supposed to return to the world once more. At least those in favor of her will be.
So you're planning to sail to the land of the living on a boat made of fingernails?
When the time comes, we will make that sail when she says it is our time. The end of all things is coming.
I once had a brother, like terrible person. He seemed to be more enamored with teeth. I don't know if that's something, but it seems similarly macabre.
They have less power here than the nails. With a bit more time and a few more people, it will eventually be complete and ready to set sail.
Have you dried toenails. They're a lot stronger. It might get it faster.
I believe some have paid that same toll.
This is my worst nightmare.
Yeah. You definitely, well, Zisa would remember when she does return. Eggle did talk about seeing a ship made of toenails and of nails. The dead riding upon it. Zisa even came into one of those dreams at one point and did see some of that in the past. So yeah, Zisa may mention that at some point, but probably for now we'll keep quiet. With that, she starts to steer the ship, moving it in a different direction, back out, sort of towards the sea, as you set more and more into the distance as this is going on. Does anything happen or anything? You see that she seems to be aiming the boat towards this volcano. But obviously, yeah, is there anything you guys attempt or do or?
Right. I think as we get close, I'm going to cast a spell on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case. Just a little protection. Just a little. As we get really close. Just in case. Just a protection from evil and good.
That's fair enough.
What is the water looking like here? Is it just normal water? Is it something?
It is water. Everything has got a sort of a purple haze to it, and that's sort of coming from the sort of strange light above. There are starlight specks in the high up of this. This is ginormous cavern that you think you're in. But there are sort of pinpricks of light above in the vast distance above. But yeah, everything's got a purple haze. There's low level purple mists floating around the ship. And this island is getting larger as you're getting closer.
Can I lean overboard and try to fill some sort of container with this water?
Yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah, you can take one your mead horn with a bit of animal skin on the top to seal it or something, and fill up the water. That's not a problem to pull off in the moment. Yeah, strange purpley looking liquid.
Oh, so it's I guess we won't know until we get to the surface, but I will give this to Zisa because this seems like some arcadey shit, and I think she would be more served with this.
Okay, no worries. We'll bear that in mind. That you pass that over to Zisa. So
remember, everyone has 11 temporary hit points from me being an inspiring captain.
Leader from me. Yes. Well done.
I renamed it to inspiring captain.
Mm-hmm. So my question is, as you're getting closer here, are you going to let your guide this ship in, or are you going to do anything about to change this dynamic before you get to to what's going on? You can see a dock up ahead. There are a couple of other rowboats, but if you're going to act, let me know now.
There's no one waiting for us at the dock. It's not guards per se.
Not that you can see at the moment. Yeah, this is sort of there's an imposing island up ahead with a conical hill with a narrow gash leading into an oddly glowing interior. There appears to be some sort of a wooden dock that awaits ahead, and there are other small ships that seem to be docked there already.
Okay. Did we ask the old woman if she picked up the child? Sorry.
No, you haven't. You haven't asked her anything on that front.
Loki will ask.
There are many children in the underworld, but I don't recognize the one you're particularly talking of right now.
Did we come to the conclusion that she is the key, in air quotes?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Kind
you
of.
did come. You kind of came to the conclusion when you went past the herald at the original gate that that the key had made it before you. So yes, it was sort of intimated that she might be the key.
Did we ask if she's seen the key?
She looks at you all and just doesn't understand in the moment.
I think it's just a key for us specifically. Maybe other people have a different key.
Okay.
I'm not. Well, Frida's very much scared of doing anything against hell, so she's not going to change the dynamic of what's going to happen.
No worries. You are slowly but surely make your way further forward, and there is the dock up ahead that you will actually make your way towards as this is going on. You can see that there is some sort of there's sort of a gash in the cliff, and there is the interior sort of dimly lit as you're sort of looking through. But you can see the dozens of lanterns illuminate the interior of the flickering shadows as the inner cavern sort of opens up a bit, and you can see the main part of the docks as 8 armored warriors are starting to make their way out onto the sides of the dock nearby. As your ship is starting to slowly pull up at this dock, if that makes sense.
I'm just gonna lightly just gonna have my hand on my dagger, just in case.
No problem. Let's bring you through to the map. One sec. And this load.
That is easy.
That might be a Conrad.
It is a Conrad. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Hello, hello. Your timing is pretty good.
I'm on my work laptop down in the living room so that I can keep the dogs company. So it might not be the highest quality mic. I'll be down here until Sheena.
No problem. But you understand roughly what's been going on a little bit, or how much do you need to be pulled up?
Not at all. I have no idea what's happening.
No problem.
I have not been listening since I said that I had been off.
I will give you.
There is capitalism in the afterlife, and I got hell water, and there was some dead guy that was killed by Baldur, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. So you guys, this friend of Baldur's that he killed many years ago, basically passed through an entrance into this giant walled city, and he did it with the use of a coin, and basically, you guys need to find rooster coins to make your way into the main city of the dead. Is kind of what you're at. You guys then headed to the south to the waters, where a very old woman was standing at the edge of the dock with a boat, and she basically said she was the guide and would take you to where the unworthy are taken. You guys did pass on the way a ship that is being constructed in the underworld, basically being made from the fingernails and toenails of the dead. As each person pays the toll and arrives here, the ship gets more and more built, ready for the days of Ragnarok. You then have slowly pulled up this little rowboat, and your guide has dropped you off on on the edge of whatever this small island is in the middle of the waters of the underworld. And there's just moments ago, 8 armed guards have sort of made their way out and are basically on either side of the side of the entrance to whatever's going on in this place, as you guys are sort of making your way down the dock slightly as this is all going on. So these armed warriors seem to be looking at you all as this is going on. And as you're sort of approaching, and they said, Arriving at the island of the wicked dead. Well, more recruits that need to be dealt with, I guess. I suggest you give up all your weapons, and we take you through as you're supposed to.
Oh.
Well, where are you taking us to? Like, do we have quarters on this island? Are we... What's happening?
You're to be punished like everybody else. This is the place of the wicked dead. We run the show now.
I understand, but we are we are visiting. we hard to explain, but basically we have an in with hell, and we just need some coins to get into the city.
No.
Rauda will show her token again.
Yeah, they look at that on that one.
Cecil will show hers as well.
Well, boys, these ones seem to have had hell's ear for a little while. I guess no one said that Regulus had put us in charge down here, and our word is not so strong down in these ways. Not since he's been here and given us, shall we say, free reign of the place, as they're sort of chuckling to each other.
Is Regulus a name that has any sort of significance historically or religiously? Like, that's the second time or third time we've heard that, right?
You have heard that
Yeah,
name a
he's
few
the
times
one that-
already, yes, but no, you don't know it from anywhere else right now, if that makes sense. But
Fingernail
people have been spouting that name a few times already. Speaking of him, like he has Hell's Ear and things like that. You've heard that a few times already. But anyway, give them up, or unless you're willing to. And yeah, he sort of does the sort of idea of maybe if some coin might make things a little easier.
May I ask why coin would even matter down here?
Well, we're not going to be down here forever, are we, boys? Not according to what we've heard. Times will be a changing, and we'll be returning to the surface soon enough. About time. We've been promised good points on the boat.
Well,
As long
I
as
am
we keep
sure we
people in
can-
line.
I am sure we can give you some coin, but you do have to know on the surface, like inflation has been crazy.
Yeah.
We actually ended in a recession at some point. It was crazy.
Like
Yeah,
what
the-
you
the
might
Mac-
remember as
yeah.
a lot of as like very little money is actually worth
There's a-
very, very much now.
Yeah,
There's a whole cost of living crisis,
Oh.
energy bills.
It's mad.
No. What do you think, boys? 100 apiece? That would probably just about cover it, wouldn't it? Keep us in mead
That's
for
like
a
a
while on the
fortune.
surface.
Honestly, like on the surface, like 100 gold a person, like that would make you like a king. That's how bad the economy is at the moment.
Make a deception check, Baldor, and see how you do.
Rita's just gonna whisper to Rauda, "Do you think we could just take them? These guys seem like assholes."
Yeah, but we're in the underworld. Like, we kill them, then what? Where do they go? They just come back here?
Maybe the halls of the slain. They died in battle again.
Well, we're just going to start again. Just going to go back to the front.
Yeah, Baldor,
Rely.
you don't think they were completely falling for the inflation tactic, but they are open to a bribe by the sounds of it from what they're saying. Unless anyone's trying anything else.
Will money really matter after Ragnarok? If the world is ending?
No, but do we have that much money? Because I don't know how How we're doing
we do not.
damage.
I
No, I
have
don't-
5 gold in my inventory.
I'd be
How
very
actually-
surprised.
The party has apparently 50 platinum pieces and 140 gold.
Well, being
wanna
honest,
give
how
these weenies any gold.
much of
Yeah.
it did you bring with you? Do you think?
Oh, none, obviously. It's in the boat.
We have it in our
Yes,
collective shared inventory.
It's not suitable for us to jangle. So.
Oh, here.
Lisa literally just haggled for free spells, so she wasn't planning on using any gold. So
I think
she
we're
didn't
all
bring
tight
anything.
asses. I think that should go all of our characters.
Well, fair enough. So, what's the plan? There are
Like, behind his hand,
other
Bowder's,
tactics that can be that can be done.
Yeah. Behind his hand, Bloke's just gonna like do a finger across the neck towards Frida, just like look towards them. Like, is that what we're doing?
I'm so scared of hell. I do not know what killing people down here will do.
I mean, apparently these are not Hell's guys, but Reguluses.
Oh yeah, who is this Regulus person? We've heard him a lot recently.
Yeah, he arrived not long ago. He's gained a lot of power pretty quick down here, I have to say. Even put us and the boys and those inside in charge in here. He pretty impressive to be changing things so much so quickly. But then, seems like the lady might be a bit more distracted these days than she was at one point. For now, we're in charge of this place.
Has one of them?
You
been
say for
pushed to
now,
the
but
body?
if you know the reach and breadth of Hell's domain and knowledge, do you really want to be the ones that went against her when she regains control?
Well, it's this or a lifetime of torture. I think I'll take this. We've done pretty well.
Including you 8. Let's go on, Blokey. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Does one of them look more in charge of the others? As in,
Yeah,
like, he's been taking most of the
one is just a little bit more bullshit at the front. That's definitely on that front.
I would like to cast a spell.
No.
What
Oh,
what is
no.
what is Blokey going to be doing?
I think Blokey wants to cast.
I'm assuming he is undead, so any thing that says does not work on undead, please do not cast, because
Yeah,
immediately.
Lisa specifically said when she tried to charm the guy at a clipper that he doesn't work on undead.
It did not
She
go
said that out
well.
loud.
Excuse me. What is Blokey thinking in the moment? Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just double checking.
well, Blokey's
You can't
thinking.
You can't charm. You can't charm undead, can you?
Yeah,
Some
it
it,
depends,
might say
yeah.
on his on a sheet saying unable to be charmed.
Situational would be the best way Blokey would guess.
It would be wasting the 4th level.
Ugh.
A 4th level.
Wait, no. Oh no, 3rd level. Sorry. I quickly-
Well, Blokey's having a think. Frida's gonna try to look around him inside and say, including you 8, how many of you are there? Just out of curiosity.
Enough. And then there's the others, the ones that are not so well inclined here.
Insight check.
Yeah.
No
I was
problem.
also gonna say insight. Baldur's been rolled in pretty well, so I'm hoping better.
Baldur, yeah, you think he's telling the truth to a degree. There are others here, and but he's also implying that there are ones that are imprisoned or not in favor. Something along those lines is what you're kind of getting off of him. So yeah, he's being relatively honest in the moment. There are more Yeah, and in sort of the way he's sort of saying it, I think it's implied that there is bigger things here if they need them.
That's ominous.
Appreciate.
So what are we doing?
Want to take an opportunity to live above your means. But you were tortured souls in hell when, I assume, you were inconsequential humans. What do you think will happen when hell regains control and she's timeless and will, when she realizes that you have specifically stood against her? You had an eternity of torment. What do you think will happen when you actually have her attention after this?
Well, our understanding is she's not quite what she used to be. And maybe others are on the show now. And we think we might be on the right side of that. Maybe you
Perhaps,
should be
but
too.
Wouldn't you rather leave the term as play both sides? He doesn't have to know that we had this interaction. He can just pass, and we will forget your faces.
Make a persuasion roll with that.
Help!
Is Blokey doing anything in the moment to help that moment? Yes.
I'll blow. I mean, I said this before, so here we go. Shasha. Oh. Loki, help!
Yeah, he just looks and sort of says, things in hell have changed. Don't you be on the wrong side of that, waiting for her to come to her senses a bit more. She's not what she used to be. Now hand over your weapons, come peacefully, and see how your life progresses after that. Maybe you can repent enough to gain access to the city. Maybe be on the right side of things going forward. Who knows? You wouldn't be sent here if you had been welcome. He makes sure that the list only has the right people on it.
Zisa sighs, and she will walk to here and just turn around and look at the others and say, I don't think there's any other way. And just wait.
Baldur will take his axe, because he still has an axe, because in the beginning he used an axe, and walks over to the front guy. Can he pretend to hand it over and then just clock him in the head real hard?
No problem. You can definitely.
Yay.
So you move up, you clock him in the head, and then all hell breaks loose. All right, let's roll some initiative.
Because I tried to deceive him, can I get first hit in, or are we like initiative?
Yeah, I will let you instigate that as a surprise round thing where you get the first hit in. Let's go quickly grab a drink and then come back and we'll get this combat underway. And
that was what you meant, right, Conrad?
I mean, we're not. I don't know what the paths we took up to this point are. I'm guessing that we have to go in here. So Zisa's like, we don't have the money. We're not giving them our weapons. This is probably they're going to go down, or we're leaving. And she stepped aside because she let everyone else decide what was going on.
No problem. Right. Well, yeah. Quickly grab a drink, guys, and then we'll reconvene and we'll get this stuff going. So we will begin. So first things first, Baldor. Yeah. So you go for your your headbutt, your nut, or whatever you're doing as your initial action that kicks everything off. Let's change the music here a little bit. Go for something a bit more.
I
14
will
against
re-roll.
this guy.
I will re-roll with imbalance again.
Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go to nut him, but you do miss in the moment. But then all hell kicks off in the moment. Beginning the combat properly, then we will go to Blokey. You are first up to react as Barrel goes to nut this guy, and it's going to go down.
Cool. Let's. I'm gonna pull off my back. My instrument of the bards, my Lucan, whatever word that is, Bandor.
Yep.
And I'm going to use a charge from it to cast Entangle in the space, so the guys can't run at us and catch us off guard.
Okay, so yeah, see if you can cast the spell down and see.
Don't know how to cast it from the sheet.
Okay, let's have a quick look in your spell book and see if you've got Entangle in there. Probably not, so I can add that for you now.
No.
That's all right, it's easy enough to add. Let's quickly do that for you. That will be SRD spells and then Entangle. Okay, right, I've just dragged it onto your sheet, so it should be there as a first level spell, so you can just have it, but not have it consume a slot in the right, or you'll tell it what slot it should be consuming, if that makes sense. If it needs one.
And then
you can place a template down.
I guess I'll leave the front one out, because that one's being dealt with. So all of those lot are.
Okay, fair enough on that one. So these guys are all going to make a strength saving throw. Let's see how they're going to do. One makes it. Two make it, and everyone else fails. So that's going to give you. Most of these guys are going to be restrained. Okay, I will.
Nice.
So they've got 0 movement, so that'll be handy, no problem. So yeah, I will just add that, see if I can do this to multiple ones at the same time. Let's see how that is going to work. Where's restraint?
By the way, Blokey played Marvin Gaye's Grapevine to make the
Nice.
Absolutely perfect.
set the mood.
Cool. Anything else on his turn as I just set these guys to be restrained for you here?
Nope, he is content not being near any of them and has done his job, so he will stay where he is.
No problem. And one more to go. And okay, so yeah, 2 of those are free, the others are done. Blokey is happy where he's at. Router, then, you are next to react here.
Okay, so Entangle, is that like an ongoing effect? So if I run in, I will be untangled, or?
1 second.
I think it just counts as difficult terrain.
That is.
Turn the ground and into
Perfect.
difficult terrain, yeah. So it's basically when you cast the spell, they have to make the strength saving throw. So no, you don't have that problem, but it does count as difficult terrain for you, yes.
Okay, wonderful. I will run in.
Mm-hmm.
I will rage with my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Do the thing.
You want to add the effect?
Yes, please.
No problem. I think that's right.
then I am going to attack this one recklessly.
Fair enough.
There are 2 enemies in range, so my crit range is 18.
Ooh, very nice. So you can, hit the...
I need that. No, that was a 10, sorry. Roll again.
18 will definitely hit this first guy as you're going on that front. And considering he
That's
has...
not adding my rage damage.
Oh, okay. 1 second. That might have been the wrong rage one. Let's change that from raging to rage. There we go. I think that'll be better this time. I wouldn't worry for this. He has less than 15 hit points. This one is going to go skablat as you take out the first one instantly in the moment.
Okay, so that was 25. I'm gonna move to here, and then attack this one again. Also recklessly.
You needed the reckless. Yeah. Okay. Another one gets splattered in the moments.
Wonderful, and that is my turn.
No problem. Next on the list, there is a raider. He is restrained, but he does have a target he can actually try and hit. Let's see how he's going to do. He's going to roll to attack you. 15 to hit. He gets advantage on this, doesn't he? So
Yes.
obviously, I think he
The
already
15 will
hit
hit.
on that one. Yeah, so you will take 7 damage from the axe hit as he attempts to do that. Then he is done.
Is that just bludgeoning, slashing?
Sorry, that is damage wise. We are talking. He's doing slashing damage in this case.
Wonderful.
So that is done. Next raider on the list is this one on this side. Oh, it's one of the ones that's not restrained. He will come running over, and he will do the same attack. See how he's going to do. 21 will hit. Can he do any better than that? Let's see. On that one, no is the answer. So 3 bludgeoning damage this time from this one, and yeah. You don't feel like they're doing much damage to you in the moment as this is going on. Zisa, round to you.
So Zisa thinks that these guys are weenies.
Uh-huh.
So she's not really going to waste much on them. But she is going to one in front of Baldur. And she again does that cool trick where she sticks her tattooed finger knuckle deep into her own temple, and she's going to cast Mind Sliver on him.
The front one here? Or the one in front of Baldur? Sorry. Okay.
The one in front of Baldur, yes.
No problem. An intelligence saving throw. Oh, is that going to be this guy's thing? Let's see how he's going to do. And he rolls a big fat 9. So not the greatest. He will take the damage.
Yes, and he also has to subtract a d4 from the next saving throw he makes before the end of his next turn, which is why I'm going to telekinetically shove him with my bonus action.
Okay, so he's going to try and make the saving throw. Let's see how he's going to do.
Put him here.
He got a 14, but obviously minus a d4, was it?
Yeah, but I mean, 14 fails anyway.
Oh, fair enough. So yeah, he fails. Where are you moving him, shoving to?
I'm just going to move him there.
No problem.
Which I think is going to be a fun time to use a crew action. So Skull's going to come in and make a spear attack on him, please.
Okay, let me grab Skull and bring her down, and then we'll see how she's going to do on that. Let's target her up, and spear attack incoming. And 19 to hit for 8. So I think I think as you telekinetically shove, Skull sort of is almost ready in position and just takes this guy out, killing him off.
Gray's gonna Valkyrie.
Valkyrie is gonna Valkyrie. Fair enough. Anything else on Zeus's turn?
I have movement left, but I really don't see a reason to move. Maybe I'll just move to here and just kind of look inside to make sure that there are more guys
Inside the actual of the
saw what we
compound.
did. Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Zisa will just okay. Making a perception with a character that's not very perceptive, but she sure is smart. Real tall.
11.
11, which is better than 10.
Yeah, you see two large. So there is obviously some sort of wall in the center of this space. You see two large horns moving beyond that wall.
Oh, how big? How big's the tall? How tall is the wall?
You can't tell from this side. From this side, it's not got a lot of height, but yeah, you don't know what's on the other side of the wall.
Okay, so Zisa will just say, horn side. Also a creature with large horns on the side of the wall. Actually incoming. That'll be my turn.
No problem. No problem. Next on the list, Baldor, round to you.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll run closer here. And I'll start swinging.
No problem. Go for it. Target him up and go for it.
Yeah, target. It's T, right? First one.
Oof. Not so much.
Second attack. I'm rolling great tonight.
Way better. That will definitely hit.
9 damage.
You
I
crunch
will
him.
add radiant damage to this, increasing my Hand of Fate by 1.
Okay, so you do another 2 damage on top. Okay. He takes all of that, but looks rough as hell for after.
Yeah, and my third attack will be actually against the one in front of me.
Okay.
I will leave that one alive for the people coming after me.
No problem.
Actually, no, I'll go with the one underneath there.
You're going to target him up. Okay. 17 for 6. Yeah, he will take
and
all
I'll
of that.
do another not a d6 4. Another 1 radiant.
Another 1 radiant on top. Okay, no problem. Any more for any more?
And that is it. Let me quickly get back to the. Is it raining?
Not so much
Or
down here at the moment, but
Raining or snowing or windy?
no, it's pretty calm at the moment. Misty. Well,
Okay, because it reduces rainfall, reduces snowfall, or reduce wind.
okay.
But if that's not the case,
Yeah,
then-
maybe some gusts get a little less, but there's not a lot going on down here at the moment. Okay, next on the list then. That one is already dead. The next one will start moving. Let's see how they're doing. He can get over here. Maybe make his way around over here. And he's done. Blythe, I'll have him take a shot at one of these for now, as keeps things ticking along. Let's see what he's got on his sheet. Longbow, here we go. Incoming longbow shot, and he will miss with the first shot, but I'm assuming he has more than one. Let's give him another one. definitely hits with the second and will kill this guy. There he is done and moves off over there. Next on the list is another one of these raiders. This one is on Baldur this time. So Baldur incoming. Let's see how he's going to do. Axe to the face. And a 20 to hit for 4 this time. So
yeah, that
definitely will be a thing. He is done. Those 2 raiders are dead. Go ahead.
I sorry. We have the temporary hit points, right?
You do have the temporary hit points from Frito, absolutely.
11.
11, I believe.
Yep. Okay. I will take those first. Then.
No problem. This raider is restrained. He is going to chuck an axe, hurl it at Rauder. Let's see how he's going to do with hurling it. In this case, and he will get advantage on that. So give me a second. 20 to hit for 3 slashing damage. Rauder as that one attacks you.
Wonderful.
He is done. That one is dead. This guy will start moving up and over here. So that is joining the space here. And they're done. Okay, Frida, you're next on the list.
I don't want to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Too scared to anger the.
We have a Valkyrie on this side. We'll be fine.
2.
They also didn't show a lot of shall we say
Not really on his side, yeah.
yeah.
I understand that. It's still hell.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do some sort of religion check? I'm more scared that I'm gonna anger Thonir than hell, to be honest. Killing already dead raiders that I don't know how that's gonna look for him, basically.
Make a religion check. Yeah, let's see how that's gonna go.
Sweet. I have literally not rolled above 10.
Yeah, you're not.
What's going on?
You're not sure. I mean, they did blaspheme against hell, but as to how that would deal with Thonir, it's hard to say. You can't think in the moment.
I'll get to here. I'll attack, but I'm going to do it non-lethally.
Okay.
I don't want to kill.
No problem. Target them up and bash them as you see fit.
I don't know what's going on. Foundry is running really slow for me. I don't.
It's definitely having its moments
too.
tonight. Yeah.
I've clicked it. Well, I don't know what the hell's happening.
Sorry, I'll take whatever happens whatever your first one that comes through will be. So.
I'm gonna reload.
Yeah.
Just hope that
nothing came. No dice came through. The dice came through, but the actual result didn't. So
yeah,
give
that's
it a quick
what
reload.
happened on my end as well.
Give it a quick shot, and then we'll see what we get.
Anything come through?
You're back at least. I've not seen anything come through, but no. If you try rolling it one more time, see what you get. You might have to target again. Oh, your dice have come through.
I couldn't target. I couldn't.
That's
see.
all right. 19 for 16 will insta kill that guy. Or
I
knock
did
him
it
out.
non-lethally.
Knock him out. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm still yet to roll above a 10, but luckily I have a plus 12 to hit for some reason.
Anything more on Frida's turn here? Yes. Attack 1.
Yes, I have another attack. Again, non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not letting me target. Sorry, James.
That's all right. 24 for 14. Easily dispatching the next one, knocking him to the ground in the moments.
And then that'll be it.
No problem. it's at this point, Rauder and Baldur, you can see the horns moving above the parapet. And then you all hear as this whatever's coming starts to climb out into the out onto the space as a giant Viking frost giant seems to be making their way out and round in the space and is moving across, getting closer. So yeah, you guys are aware something big is on the way. That being the end of the round, though, she's had to double move. Blokey, you're up first.
Okay. I don't think Blokey's noticed this yet, so Blokey is going to move to this guy to stab him with a rapier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 24 for 6. Absolutely. Yeah, a clean hit from Blokey.
Love it. And then
Any more in him?
because I have a bonus, because I have 2 weapon fighting, I can use my dagger in the other hand. So I'm just going to snap all of that. Cool.
15, I think, just hits. Yes, 15 just hits for another 6 on that one. He takes all of it, but he looks very badly off in the moment.
Nice.
Okay, Blokey done. Rauder, round to you.
I will recklessly attack this one.
No problem. 19 for 11 will absolutely hit. And yeah, it doesn't improve, but yeah, it's definitely a damn good hit. Almost killing him in the moment.
And again.
Oh, that's a crit, right?
Yeah, that is a crit, but I assume he's dead anyway.
He is 100%
How
definitely
dead?
dead. Dead beyond dead, yes.
And then I'm just gonna... I'm gonna move up 1. Do I move? Yeah, that's fine. I will move there.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Raider, where is this one? I'm assuming it's that guy here that is left. He's gonna, he's been taken on by Blokey. He's going to try and return the favor. Let's see how he's going to do. He's going to try and axe the face of Blokey. Let's see how he's going to do in the moments, and rolls an abysmal 13. So that is going to be a definite miss, and he is officially done. Raider's dead. Zisa, you're up next.
Is terrain still there?
Say again, Zisa.
Is this difficult terrain still there?
That's a good point. How long does it last on Blokey's spell? You can
A
probably
long time.
Blokey, you can dispel it though, can't you? If you wish as well.
If I choose to,
Yeah.
I'm assuming so, yes.
But it's up to you. Yeah, it's still there at the moment.
Everybody's been
Winston.
running into it, so I didn't know if it was gone or not.
No, it's still there. It's just difficult terrain at the moment. It's not anything more.
Yeah.
Zisa can't really see anyone other than the weenie that everybody is surrounding. She will step here and here. So there's a dude behind the big dude, right? There's a couple of them.
Yeah, just about.
About okay.
Oh, I think it would have ended. It's
Apologies.
not as long as I thought it was.
Oh, okay, fair enough. If it's gone, we will.
It's only up to a minute.
I'll take the.
It's only been like 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's only been a few seconds. If you want it to still
6
be there,
seconds,
you're still fine. Yeah, sorry, I thought you meant it was a
cool.
round thing.
No, sorry.
Okay, our big horned guy is 60 feet away, if I measured that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Zisa
Yeah,
is going
sort of
to
55, 50, 55, yeah, around that.
Okay. I think this will still work. Is going to basically lift up her left hand,
Mm-hmm.
and her middle finger has a tattoo on it, and then she's going to cup it with her right hand over it, and all of her other fingers have tattoos on the palm, and the middle finger starts to like kind of like ping around as if it's trying to get at him.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to cast a spell that she has not cast before. That dude, I'm guessing since he's big, he's done this, to make an intelligence saving throw, because I am going to cast Enemies Abound.
Oh, okay. Intelligence saving throw. Let's see how they're going to do. Coming. A 12.
All right, so he is now going to see every creature around him as an enemy.
Oof.
Since he is much closer to them than us,
He's
go ahead and
be,
just let him take care of that.
That's really good.
Yay.
I like that. Yeah. Anything else on Zeus's turn? But yeah, you sort of it worked in the moment.
I will say, James, that if a creature's in automatic succeeds if it's immune to being frightened. Is it immune to being frightened or no?
1 second, I will double check on that one. No, nothing like that in this stat block. He's a big beef. It's a big beefy person, but not got anything extra like that in this case.
Fantastic. So Zisa will then release her hands to say, "The Ice Giant is taken care of for now," and he will stay posted up there. She will unskulled to attack one in between that's still stuck in the vines or whatever as a crew action.
Okay, no problem. So you want to do Scold again? Okay, no problem. We can
Yeah,
we can definitely have Scold make an attack easily done. Come on, Scold, spear. See how you're gonna do here. With a 10, she will miss this time, unfortunately. Okay, yeah.
and that'll be it for me. I have a bonus action, but I don't think I really need to push this guy anywhere.
No worries. Baldur then brings everything to your turn.
Yeah, that guy's alive.
One little dude left. Yeah.
Yep. They're hit. Sorry, didn't target him.
That's all right.
Again, misses
yeah,
again.
9 will miss. Yeah.
I roll rubbish. 16.
16 for 6. That will definitely hit, and that is enough to kill him.
Okay. Then I will mumble. Then I will mumble and say, "God damn it! This hellish landscape and and I will step in, and I will rage."
Oh, okay. I will add the rage to you as well. As the anger fills him, yeah, fair enough.
And I think that's pretty much my movement.
Okay,
I'll leave it at that.
No problem. This one is dead. The guy here will step round the large one for a moment to get a line up on what's going on, not realizing
if it regards it as an enemy, does this guy get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, definitely will, as it sort of moves around. He has no idea that that's incoming. He will this will get targeted, and then
if he has no idea, would this be at advantage?
Surprise attack. Yeah.
Yeah, would have missed with a 12, but let's see how it's going to do with the extra. So the advantage turns it from a 12 into a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And in the moment, she does 31 points of damage to this guy in
Jesus.
robes, which he takes all of. And there is a look of utter panic on this guy's face as this is going on. He's he looks around in shock, takes all of that. He's got a bit of movement left. He would have to this is a tough one. How would this play out? Bear with me 1 second. He wouldn't because of his comrade. So he will dive off the wall into safety, but before he does, he will aim up at the people coming through the door and just try and block it out and like, what's going on? And then kaboom, and we'll do a little something. Let's see how.
Oh no, he's kabooming.
Let's see how
The technical term.
on that one, and we'll launch a fireball at you guys over here. And let me see if I can get the template up in the moment. 1 second. So yeah, it's going to end up here. So it's going to basically be Baldur, Frida, Rauda, and Bloki. You're all going to get caught in this fire as this is going on. So you need to make a dex saving throw.
And nobody's near the paladin.
Right.
I have advantage on this.
Fair enough. No
There's
problem.
a danger sense.
This is Dex, right?
Yeah. You will save. So yeah, you will take half of 23. Baldur, not so good there.
I will
Reroll.
spend the key point to gain resistance to fire.
Oh, nice. No problem. Raudo, you will save. Bloki saves. Baldur can re-roll. And see if you all save.
No, not re-roll, just resistance to the damage.
Ah, resistance to the damage. Okay, yeah. So you're going to take half of 23, and everybody else is
Yeah.
taking half of 23. And then this guy dives off into the space below to gain cover from what on earth is going on. You've seen him take a nasty hit and then dive off the side. Blythe, he will come running over. Let me get rid of the template for the fireball. And he will step through, I believe. And will did Zeus implied that the frost giant was dealt with for the moment? So,
I don't think so.
Not enough. Okay, so I'm just going to say he takes the shot at her. Then let's see how this is going to go. Longbow shot incoming. 1 and 2. And first one he hits with, so he will do 9 damage. The second one he diminished. I can't remember if he gets 3 shots or not, but I'm going to say he does for a moment just to keep things moving. And then he hits with the 7th. So okay, so that is Blythe done for now. Moving down the list, this guy, right? Yeah, so he's just watched the frost giant take her out. He is going to go running away from that as fast as he can. He's going to is going to double run this time just to get some space between him and whatever's going on. Frida, around to you.
Yeah. Okay. I will move to here, which I'm assuming was through the difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So
No
that's
problem.
15. And I'll go to there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will. Oh, I can't do that actually. I can't do anything. I have no range stuff.
You could double. You can double move, get yourself in position if you wish.
Yeah, I'll double move and just put myself in front of Baldur.
Okay, no problem.
And just prepare.
No problem. Right, this one. 3 main targets that she can go for. But well, no, I'm going to say because of Frida, you've moved in front. There's only actually technically 2. She could go chasing after the guy that ran off, or she can go after Frida right now. So it's going to be. I'm going to do a D4. 1 and a 2 it'll go towards Frida. 3 and a 4. It's going to go after the mage little guy. Let's see how that's going to work out. And the dice are saying Frida is the target. So Frida, this giant comes running over to you and is going to target you up. And then let's see how it's going to do. 1 great axe attack, the first one incoming, and 29 to hit as it crit.
Jeez.
In the moment for 35.
I'm gonna silvery barb.
What's the distance on
Yay,
silvery barbs?
silvery.
I'm assuming it's you're within range.
60.
Yeah,
60.
you're definitely within range on that one. Okay, incoming reroll. So we will see how that is going to go. Frida, the incoming roll ends up being a 14. So changing that from a crit to a miss, and then the giant will take its second attack. See how it's going to do. And a 17 will miss you again. So, yeah, turning a crit into 2 misses. So, well played with the silvery barbs there. The power of the bard.
Maybe Blokey isn't just a side character.
Speaking of side characters, Blokey, it is now his turn, yes.
Sorry, I had logged out. Did my big boy do anything good?
He took a swing at the mage and did 31 damage to the mage that was next to him, and now has gone running around and is basically just attacking Frida now in the moment. But the mage has had to run off. The priest has had to run off to get away from the giant. So yeah, it did. It definitely do some good.
Yeah, you only attacked 1 person though.
Well, yeah, he did until other targets were around. I did make him roll to see which ones he would be going for, but yeah, it did a lot of damage to 1 mage before things moved on. Blokey, anything else on Blokey's turn here? Yeah.
Blokey doesn't want to go near that.
Fair enough. I don't blame him.
Don't do that. That's that. God damn it! Does anyone look really ill?
Not of you guys. No, I don't think you look that perturbed. You took the main damage out with the silvery barbs. So.
Yeah. Let's do. The only thing of distance I have is vicious mockery, which isn't really going to do much, but we'll do our best. that's
You're going to mock him.
yeah, mock her relentlessly.
No. Okay.
Yeah, and he'll yell something along the lines of, "You can't even tell your friends from foe. What makes you think you're going to get into the halls of Valhalla like this?"
Oh, fair enough. But unfortunately, in this case, the wisdom saving throw is a 17, so
Ooh.
doesn't quite work.
And then my bonus is going to be giving Raudor Bardic Inspo for next go.
Ooh, thank you.
Nice.
Enjoy that.
Speaking of Raudor, it is Raudor's turn.
She is going to. How far away? Oh, perfect.
Come running in.
Then she's gonna swing recklessly. 19 is my crit range at the moment.
26. Okay, so 14 damage. That will be Frost Giant will take all of that.
And again. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Crit damage.
29. Ooh, that's
love to see it.
That is beefy.
Delightful.
Oh, that takes a nice chunk out of that giant. Oof.
I'll throw in my provoked points as well for another 4d12.
For spice.
So spice.
Another 20 damage.
Yeah, you definitely got this thing's attention with that. You're tiny compared, but oh my god, that took you took some hella chunks out of her.
Something starts hacking your kneecaps, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, too true. Anything else?
Nope, that is me.
Okay, that is done. Moving down the list, Zisa is next on the turn order.
Okay, well, Zisa just saw Router go in and do some hellacious damage, she's just gonna add insult to injury, and this thing and no one else is gonna hear a Dolores Bell as I cast Toll the Dead on the giant.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to do the T thing. Hang on.
No problem.
Am I on the right thing? I think I'm on the right thing. There we go.
Yeah, you're targeted. Good.
And then
Toll of the Dead.
Dong. Not great damage, but
let's see how the saving throw is going to go. Rolls an 18. Doing very well in the moment, unfortunately.
Oh, well, that's okay because I'm going to use Fear Cat's 2-point action to try to make this thing make a charisma save or be baned.
Oh, okay. Charisma save incoming. Let's see how it's going to do. Charisma saving throw and rolls a 10. That's pretty damn low.
I think it has to roll. I think it has to beat a DC 11 or something like that.
Okay, well then that is on that one. So we have to cast Bane. Hang on, let's bring up the spell. 1 second.
First attack each. The first attack the target makes each round is reduced by 1d8.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty damn good. Okay, doing her bit.
How long does that last for? Just one round?
I'm assuming yes. In this
it says each round. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think because it's a crew action, I think you would have to keep baning it. Is my thought, but yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
A reduction of D8 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, with that all in, anything else on Zisa's turn?
I guess Zisa will come up behind Blythe just because she wants to see what else is in this place.
No problem. Yeah, you can see.
Hello, Mr. Mage.
Yeah, he's on behind this wall, so he's a little bit out of thing at the moment. But You saw him jump off and make his way into down in that space to get away from this guy.
We got that, and we got this dude over here.
Yeah, there's another guy over on the other side of the space that sort of seems to have run off from what was going on.
And we technically can't see inside here, right?
Not much, no. You can hear running water. You can see the treetops, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can't see much more than that going on. You've got more of a view here than you would technically, if that makes sense.
Okay, then I will not metagame. So, all done.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Baldur, round to you.
I did see the mage dive off this thing.
100%,
right?
you saw the mage fireball and dive off of the. Yeah. You go jumping down.
I'm diving after him.
Whee!
Yes.
Yeah, he looks haggard. He looks like he's bleeding profusely, and you jump down next to him. Baldur, there's a lot going on down here in the moments as you're looking around. I will fill you in on a little bit of that on that one. There seems to be a bunch of prisoners or people that are being bitten by numerous serpents and different things that seem to be standing on rocks nearby on the on some sort of near the pool of water's edge, if that makes sense. But yeah, I will reveal those. There's two of them, and they sort of seem to be screaming in agony as they're just being bitten and tortured. While you
do
come,
I not recognize this one?
You do. In the moment, you realise that is one of the Volv, the one that died during the poisoning of Sadi, literally being tortured in this place at this point.
Well, that's things to care about later. I'll attack the mage for now. Hopefully I can hit this one.
Well, 22 will definitely hit him. He'll take that damage.
I will.
You don't hit the hellacious swing from the frost giant had taken most of his health, Baldur. So you do take the mage out in the moments.
Okay, I will still add some fire damage on top of that for my score.
Fair enough. No
for
problem.
My plot score. So I'm down here. Is there anything else I can see?
There's a campfire, two people tortured, a stairwell leading back up. There's a tall circle of stones which they're all standing upon. There's bunches of serpents all around the captives.
Okay, I'll spend the key points. I won't quite get to them, but I will get to there. For Step of the Wind.
No problem. All right, if that is all done, Blythe, I'll have him just take a couple of pot shots at the giant. Let's see how he's going to do. Incoming 1, 2, and 3. Let's see how they're going to be doing. So 9, 10, 19, and a miss. So 19 points of damage total. Okay. Adding up. More damage to this giant. That is all done. Next on the list will be the priest. What is the priest going to be doing? He will run over to the top of the parapet after seeing that you what Baldur, what you've done, seeing that other guy is down. The priest will target you, and then will he will guiding bolt you. I think in this case, let's see how he does with a guiding bolt. And a 23 to hit for 16 damage, Baldor, as this guy fires the bolt down upon you.
Yeah, this is radiant, right?
I believe yes is the answer on that one. Yeah, 46 radiant damage it was.
Yeah, I'll spend another key point and I'll reduce it to half that.
Ah, excellent.
So what would it be?
Sorry, the amount of damage was 16, so you can halve that. Yeah. Okie dokie. He's cast a spell. Okay, yeah, no, he's got no bonus action that's going to make any difference right now. So that is all done. Frida, you are up next.
Yeah, give me a sec.
No problem.
It's just reloading.
No problem.
I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, it's not having its best night. That's definitely true.
Ow, it reloaded and put all the music up to 100.
Ouch.
Ow, my ears.
Yeah, it's what it did for me when I was on my work laptop.
Oh, man.
Okay. Let's see if this runs a little bit better. Okay. I will apparently not move. Is it? Oh, it's still the priest's turn. That's why on my screen.
Oh, okay. I'll move it back and forward again, see if it makes it any better.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. I will. I will non-lethally attack this big giant.
Oh, fair enough.
I will. We have one more correction for this turn, right?
We get 4 now, so we have 2.
There you go.
I'll only use one anyway. I will use Eggles to add 2d6 radiant damage if I hit.
Very well.
That is. Let's attack. 17?
That still hits on this guy. Yeah. Armor class of 15. So that is all good.
7 radiant damage.
So
Top of
that and 7 on top. Yeah, it's starting to look worse for wear.
And then I will attack again.
16 will
16?
still hit for another 15 damage.
This constant bless is quite nice. Having a d4 on every single attack.
It is pretty good.
Ah,
You have an attack and the target hit, but that's only once the Eggle thing, so that's my turn.
Okay, no problem. Next on the list is this one. So, Raudor, you had its attention because of those horrendous hits. So it's definitely going to be coming your way. First, great axe attack at advantage because of the.
I mean, I am still concentrating on enemies abound, which means it still might attack randomly? Question mark.
What's the
I
wording
don't know,
again?
Raudor did a shit ton of
Yeah, I
damage.
was gonna
I think if you see his enemies.
And if it says something specific about it randomly selects a target, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, hang on. Hold, please. Let me. Computer's really chugging.
I don't think it's the computer. I think it's Foundry because it's my.
Yeah, I think
Foundry.
it's a lot of us.
Mine is
tonight,
really
yeah.
struggling.
Weirdly.
Okay, let me. I'm just gonna recast it without concentration or consuming a spell slot.
No problem.
So-
Yeah, see what it says.
Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see within range.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so of the 2 it can see within range, then it will be between Frida and that one. So 1 and a 2 Frida, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 Rounder, 3 and a 4 will be Frida in this case. Let's see how it's going to do. Yeah, and it rolls a 1. So not change this time.
Sorry, Router. I tried to maybe protect you a little bit.
That's okay.
That's okay. So yeah, that attack was a 20 to hit for 33 for the first one. I have, and I have
damage
to
type.
hang on. I have to take off a D8. Don't know for what for the Bane. How much?
Yeah, a D8 on its first attack.
D8 on the first attack.
Also,
1 second.
I apologize, James, but every time this creature takes damage, it gets to re-roll the intelligence save.
Oh,
It's
okay.
taking loads of damage.
It has taken loads of damage.
Yeah.
So let's see.
If you just want to call it like good, just out of odds, that's fine. I'll respect that.
1 second.
It's a new spell. I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. On that one, I'll do 3 intelligence saving throws just to see how it's playing out. 2 and a 3. Let's see. She rolled a 3, 2, and then a 17. So yeah, she would have been
17 will do it.
She would be clear at that point. Okay, fair
Unless
enough.
she's not like it's not a saving throw. She has a penalty against or anything, right? Or
Not that I'm aware of.
okay,
but
then she's done.
But the D8 does have to come into account on this first attack. And it was a maximum of an 8, so I think that does turn that into a miss on you, Rowder, for that first attack. So that Bane came in handy there. Second attack, then taking it from that to the next. Let's see how the next one goes. And the next one is a 25 to hit. It could be advantage still. So let's see what if that would improve it. It does not.
That's Silver Barb's that.
Okay, Silvery Barbs and Cunning. So I will have it reroll now. Let's see. I'll maintain the damage as it was, but the reroll of this will get us a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Silvery Barbs playing perfectly into things on this one tonight. Turning the Frost Giant's turn into a thing, bringing us to Blokey's turn.
Let's see. Okay, I was trying to look up some of my features as a seer bard.
Mm-hmm.
And I can let's put bestow fate on and mark the creature as clumsy if it fails my charisma saving throw.
Needs to make a charisma saving throw. Okay, incoming. Let's see how it's going to do. Charisma saving
The
throw.
DC is 15.
DC of 15, and it's going to roll, in this case, a 17.
Okay, so that did nothing.
This time
Wasted
did nothing. Did nothing this
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Did nothing this time, so we shan't be using cool features today. Let's drop this entanglement. That's not going to be there anymore. That's just
Okay, no problem. We can get rid of that. Done and dusted.
Yep, and I think
Calling it a day there, or is he moving?
yeah, I think that's all I can do, except maybe my second to last bardic inspiration I will give to let's give it to Zisa this time.
Okay.
Hey, thank you.
The 8.
Done and dusted. Rowder, round to you then.
Oh my god. Okay, I will continue hacking.
Makes sense.
I'll remove to target this time.
No worries. That's a big old crit.
Not great damage though.
Yeah, sadly
You
not
love
great damage.
Ah.
I have a few more points to.
But Rowder, it is enough. It was down to like 5 hit points. So taking a big swing, you managed to finish it off. leaving nothing but a lonely priest left on the battlefield.
Where is Mr. Priest?
He's hanging around
there
at the
he
top
is.
of the stairs, firing shots down at Baldur in the garden.
Okay, 40. No, I do not have enough. I will just look menacing
Fair
while
enough.
running at him with an axe.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, next on the list, Zisa, round to you.
So Zisa will. Can I see the priest where I'm at?
Yeah, just about. He's on the top of the stairs. He's not down in the space below, if that makes sense. So probably if you move forward a little bit, yeah, you probably can see a clearer shot.
Okay. Just looking at my features real quick. I have to be real close for that. All right. The priest hasn't been hit, right? It was the mage that was whacked.
Yeah, the mage has gotten whacked. The priest, you've not heard or seen anything that suggests he's been hit.
Okay, can I see if he looks undead or anything, or?
They all do, if that makes sense. They've all got that kind of a bit of look around about them, if that makes sense. They look haggard and weary, if that makes sense. And
yeah. That's weird. Shouldn't have that. Sorry, fixing something real fast. So Zisa will dash forward. She can go 35 feet. She'll step on top of this dead
yeah,
giant.
On top of the dead giant, fair enough.
And she will cast Scorching Ray
Ooh.
on the priest. Oh. $16?
I think on a priest you've got a good chance. 16 will definitely hit.
Okay, and then the second beam.
Miss with the second.
10's not gonna do it. And then the third beam.
Oh, if you're 5 feet closer to me, you get the D4 added to it.
Well, whose fault is that for being so far away from the action?
I am trying not to be in the action.
Yeah, so not a ton of damage. I did not 9.
Yeah, but it's something against this priest.
Mm-hmm. And we'll go ahead and use. Is it 2 crew actions or 1 for Scald to go in and attack this person?
I can't remember off
It is one. It is 1. So
Okay.
go ahead and have her spear attack or huck a spear, whichever one you want her to do.
No
I think it's
problem.
the same roll.
I will do the spear attack. Let's see how she's going to do against this priest. Rolls a 9, so not a great one this time.
Okay, I believe that's all of my stuff. I'll save Loki's D8 for something that's more useful than casting Scorching Ray.
No problem.
So.
No problem. Next on the list, Baldur, round to you. You can see the guy at the top of the stairs. He's blasted you from above. You see
Yes.
people being
Damn.
tortured. You can definitely make it up to him. You're a monk.
Hello. 1 attack.
Uh, 21 for 13. That will definitely hit.
Second attack.
19 for 9. Do you knock him unconscious or are you killing him, Baldur, in the moment?
I'm raging. I'm killing.
As the priest will be taken out in the moment. Now,
And you heard it here. Seb is taking a level of barbarian. He has
Fight
He
a
has gone
barbarian
off the
monk.
wall. Yeah.
he has committed to it.
Yes, I am a fighter barbarian monk.
Betrayal is,
Because I am
it's never
so
felt
good in yeah, such a good multi-class.
Okay, bringing us to the end of the combat. Your enemies in this island of the wicked dead, taken out in the moments. As Baldur, as you know, yelling and raging in the moments, and then slowly but surely calm down. As
Can I take the body of this priest and throw it to the snakes down in order to distract him from the torture of these people?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you throw the body down there. The snakes coil around them, and the two that are being tortured fall to the ground now as the snakes are distracted. What's everybody doing?
People we know.
Yeah, Frida's running straight over, obviously.
Yeah.
Joe.
Zisa skitters up the wall and skitters down the wall in her unnatural way, and then will also walk across, not as concerned as
Frida just leaps.
Frida, because we're in the underworld, so it makes sense that, dead people we know are here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but why would she be here? Not a lot of sense.
She was poisoned, didn't die in battle.
Yeah,
Because
but
she
no, why is she
poisoned a child.
So she's on the ground, looking down and shaking in the moment. Frida, as you walk up to her, and she sort of looks up, sort of hollowed eyes slightly as she's sort of looking up at you, and she sort of says, "Frida, how are you here? What's happened?"
What's the whirlpool called before I begin? Font? Something? The whirlpool to the underworld?
You came through a Hellmore. Yeah, you came through a
Hellmore,
Hellmore gate. Yeah. So,
Helma, cool name.
Yeah, you came through a Hellmore.
Well, Frida is still very not happy with the Volve.
Yeah, I mean, this person poisoned today.
Yeah, she'll say, well, you poisoned a child. We found a Hellmore on our travels to the Ironwood. But now we're here to try and find Sadi again.
Yes,
because we're afraid that something else is happening.
You don't understand it. All. She needs to be here, Frida. You need to help her. It's what we foresee.
We have already had the argument with the other two. There are many different ways of getting her here, not poisoning her.
No,
and
no, you don't understand. She is the Lady of the Dead, and she needs to retake her place. She is hell.
What do you mean Sadi is the Lady of Hell? She's from a different planet. She's from a different timeline. I don't even understand.
She's shaking her head. No, you don't. She left this place. She was reincarnated in another world, and she had to return here. When we figured that out, we aided in that. She is the lady herself. She must retake her place and overthrow whatever this thing that's down here is. She is hell.
How is that possible? We spoke to Hell while she was with us, right?
That is something else. I don't know who or what that is. But Sadi is the ruler of this place, not her. You must help her, Frida.
I've seen the child's dreams. If they were divine in any way or connected to the underworld in any way that did not reveal themselves to me.
She doesn't know what she is. You have to help her. She must regain what she was. This place is out of balance. Needs to be put right.
I truly wish that Blythe was here so that we could talk to him about the fact that we talked to like his deity that wasn't real, apparently.
That is fair. That is fair.
I'd like to roll an insight as well.
You can definitely roll an insight. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, Frida, hard. She's as a lot of the Volve, hard to read.
And I would like to add the inspiration that was given to me by Loki. Please.
Oh, go for it.
And this is a D8, you said?
Mm-hmm.
13.
You think she's telling the truth, Cisa, in the moments?
If this is true, why didn't Yursa tell us herself? Did you just discover this information while you were here?
We knew before. I don't think she could tell you. There is magics involved in some of this that I think would stop her being able to do it in the living. Now that I am here, I see clearer. We knew she was important. Now I know why. She must reclaim her throne, or the underworld will run amok during Ragnarok.
Because of this Regulus we've been hearing about, I'm assuming.
I've heard something of this person that has her ear, or whatever this thing's ear is. But yeah, you must find her, Frida, and help her regain what she was.
Well, we can't even get in, so this is not very helpful. You're throwing a lot out at the moment.
What do you need?
We've been through a lot. We need coins? Some sort of rooster coin?
I had
to
one
get
of
into the
those when
city.
I arrived, yes. The giant woman, she took it from me, like she did on some of the others.
I'm assuming all of those guys would have had one. So somebody go check.
Yeah, Loki's already walking away to go and pickpocket.
No problem. No problem.
Zisa was concentrating on ritual casting detect magic.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, you can definitely carry on that one. Sorry, Blakey, where are you heading? Are you heading towards the guys, or are you heading towards the frost giant?
Well, the frost giant, because one of the guys is in a snake pit, so I don't want to go near him.
That's very, very valid on that one. Yeah, you can start. Make an investigation check and see how you do. But some things will be more obvious than others.
Investigation, not so good.
Okay, 16. You start to rummage through clothes, etc. You do find 3 of these coins that you have seen, these rooster coins, along with there seems to be a ginormous bag of gold attached to this frost giant. That's got to have a few thousand gold pieces in it. It's very obvious on that one. as that's going on, ZC, yeah, your detect magic would kick in. That's not a
And as per
not a
usual, she's
problem.
doing a lap around to see if anything pings around this place.
No problem.
I'll jump back and I will give everything to Frida, including the money.
No worries. Zisa, yeah. So, you when you do a round, you will the coins give off magical auras, and you will actually during your search you will find an extra one. So you will find the fourth of these coins in amongst your searching there. So yeah, that will be that on that front. And
we need these coins. We need a certain amount of these coins. We need one per person. What is the?
you think one per person.
Okay.
So yeah, you found
Zisa,
4 in amongst the island.
Okay, so Zesa would let them know that she found her coin and puts it away.
What sort of, I imagine, sort of divine sense am I getting from these coins? Are they
Consecrated? Yeah, they are consecrated items.
okay? Well,
Do I know what school of magic they're giving off?
I would say it's probably a mixture of many, if that makes sense in this case, because
Okay.
they're an odd item in that
Gotcha.
respect.
what? How did you end up here? As in not in the city. How did you end up on the island?
There was
You
a
should
strange.
have been able to go in.
There was a strange man creature on the bridge. He demanded a fingernail for entry. I showed the coin I had, and that had no thing. I followed an exit, he said, and then a strange woman met me on the shore and sailed me here. When I arrived, I was beaten and dragged down here. My coin was taken, and I was placed upon the rocks with the serpents. They said something about certain people. This Regulus was not wanting within the town or the city. I didn't understand all of it, but it was clear that they were punished.
That might have been why, when we gave, well, I didn't, but some of these idiots gave their nails away. He did not accept them. We might have initially thought it was because we were alive, but maybe it's because Regulus knows we're coming.
I'm not an idiot. I'm quite intelligent, possibly the smartest one here. I
don't doubt that, but the decision was not smart. Oh, and we found out they're building boats out of the nails. They seem to be preparing for Ragnarok, sailing them somewhere.
You didn't want to come to blows on the bridge, so I avoided that by providing a nail. You didn't have any other ideas at the time, if I remember correctly. Which I do. Because I'm very intelligent and not an idiot.
The ship will bring the dead to Ragnarok when the time comes, but whose side they will be on when it happens will be down to if Sadi is, or if Hell takes back her place, or is this Regulus and whoever he works for in control. These are the stakes for Ragnarok.
There's some big stakes.
Yeah, just minor stakes. Yeah.
Do we know who her friend is here?
You do recognize him. When you were very, very first traveling with Hrolf, you set out to the tower at Kekkel with 3 ships. The leader of the second ship that didn't make it is this guy. His name is Unar. He was a dwarf. He was. He died shortly after you were sent on your mission towards the tower originally at the beginning of the game. He was one of Hrolf's men, basically. Thank you for releasing me from those serpents there. That's most appreciative. I recognize some of you, but I don't know you well. You sail with Hrolf, don't you?
We did in the past. We have since acquired our. Oh God, we have since
the
acquired.
Wrong one. Yeah, hang on. I'm just trying to find the find the guy.
That's the old woman that took us across the way.
Yeah, it's this guy that you're
Don't
dealing with.
her. That's my dream to be.
We have since split off with our own ship. Hrolf is taking care of business in the north while we come here.
Is he? I hope he hasn't come to any blows and any problems. The lady of this place was very interested in what I knew of his travels. I was sent here because I didn't tell her much. She wasn't pleased with that.
Fortunate that you died. It is fortunate that you died so soon, then, for fear of revealing Hrolf's plans.
I don't feel like that, but I didn't tell her much. She knew he was going towards this tower thing, but she didn't know much more than that. But she seemed very displeased.
This lady who interrogated you, did you get her name?
I know the Lady Hell whenever I see her. No, you can't deny that face. Half the face missing on one side. Well, couldn't have been anyone else.
You have just heard from Jory, it is apparently someone else.
Well, it's the spitting image of what I would say hell looked like to me. I don't know who this little girl that the Oracle leader is talking about, but yeah, that looked like hell to me.
So there is Regulus that we know of. There is Sadi, who apparently is a reincarnation of the Lady Hell. And possibly a third being that is wearing Hell's face. To what ends, we do not yet know.
Mm-hmm. And you have
perhaps Regulus and and Hell is the same person in this scenario, but we lack knowledge. We must know more.
And a few coins, yeah. You're close. You have a few, but not quite enough. But I think there may be a bit more travel in the underworld to find a few more. Might be the thing. And then hopefully, enter the city of the dead, and then, in theory, confront Hell? Question mark? Confront Regulus? All these things are still out there, and we will have to figure that out and go from there. But I think we'll call it. Call it there.
Does Router gasp or does Drew gasp?
I mean, maybe both.
Zisa would like to raise an eyebrow to Router. Yes.
When I had a vision of coming to this place, I was confronted by Hell, but she transformed in the last moments to the person that cursed me.
Well, we will see if that what that means or how that plays out. But yeah, I think we will leave it there for this time, and yeah, we will reconvene and see what other pleasures the underworld has to offer in all of this. But well done. That's pretty good going for tonight.